we're going to go through our bonding procedure. We're going to etch, rinse, dry, apply our eluting agent, and we're going to bond it to place. Now you can use a material that uses a bonding agent and then eluting composite, and we do that sometimes. In this particular case, I used a self-adhesive eluting agent by Taub called Fusion ZR. This is a video, and I'm going to just push this little arrow here, and you're going to watch it. This is sped up quite a bit. So here I'm placing two of the centrals together. So I'm protecting the adjacent teeth with just some little metal strips, Toffelmeyers, that we cut down a little bit. Now I'm rinsing. As you can see, this is speeded up quite a bit. And there's that beautiful etched enamel surface that we know we can bond to. On the internal surface of the COMPONEERs, rather than use a bonding agent and then some eluting composite, or just eluting composite, I just placed the self-adhesive Fusion ZR by Taub. And you can see why I like the material, because of the cleanup. Watch this. There's no bonding agent necessary either on etched enamel, by the way. So this is just self-adhesive eluting agent, and it's called Fusion ZR. But see how easily it cleans up, and then I can actually run some floss in there and go ahead and cure. Clean up the excess at the margins on the proximal areas where I'm going to add the next tooth, the next veneer, so that it can be seated. But I just take a little metal interproximal strip, diamond strip there, just to free up that area, and then place the next two in the same exact fashion. I'm acid etching, I'm rinsing. We're going to place the eluting agent inside the COMPONEERs and then directly on the teeth. And look how nicely this cleans up. I can clean this up with an Explorer. That's one of the reasons I like this particular material for this particular treatment. And you can see I'm using that just a little instrument to hold those to place, and as I'm cleaning up the material, they still stay in place. And you can see I can even run some floss in approximately. That wasn't me, that was my assistant. I was holding both in place. And then we light cure. And then we're down to the premolar now. So we're etching, rinsing, the same exact procedure. Dry it, go directly with the self-adhesive cement or eluting agent. That's Fusion ZR. Clean it up and light cure. Now I've got everything's all 8 have been bonded to place, and I'm just using a little carbide finishing burr, a little 8-fluted carbide burr to go along the margins, just as I would with any other direct composite technique. Just finishing, polishing. I can actually change surface shape if I want to on this particular this material and repolish back to its original gloss. Checking the occlusion, getting rid of any excess on the lingual areas and any occlusal adjustments I need to make. And then we're going to finish with the Colting's points and cups. They have points cups polishing system. That's 2 grits and then this wonderful, I call it a compo brush, which brings that surface up to that fantastic shine. And this just took me about an hour and a half to place stuff, a little under that actually. So we'll go on to our next picture. These are the final restorations in place, and you can see we've got 8 direct veneers actually. However, that work that was done to fit them and shape them and make sure that I could place them with eluting agents was done in the laboratory by Claudia, rather than for me having to do it all myself. So my time and the patient's time was only about 90 minutes in this particular case.